Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We're here ready to rock and roll on a Sunday night. Kills with me, Coriander, and Eric, of course. Guys, we're going to be doing a decades of horror tier list.
Nice.
Multiple. All right. For you guys in the chat, thank you so much for coming out to hang out with us. We appreciate that. Hope you guys are having a great night. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. And yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Just to say hey to some of you guys in the chat. Let's see, we got Super Tenor in the chat, we got Mega Giants, we got Danielle's in the chat, we've got Spoof in the chat, we got Oliver. What's going on? Good to see you guys. Let's see, we got Scott, we got Gene. Gene's in the house. What's up, guys? All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to go through the tier list. We've got a bunch of movies. We'll see how far we get into this. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these in specific categories by our choosing. So let's pull this up and let's take a look at what we got here. There we go, guys. There we go. We've got
they're so small.
We've got a bunch of movies. Well, I'll let you know what they are if you can't see them. But we've got a bunch of movies, through the different decades, 60s throughout this year. And so what we're going to do, we've got multiple categories. The top category, meaning that we absolutely think this film is a masterpiece, is the cream. And then if we think that the film is really good, we love it or we like it or whatever, it's groovy. And then our third level is basically, it's okay. You can take it or leave it. Our fourth category is you're just not digging it. And then, of course, we have our lowest category. You don't want it. It's dark territory, and it's called Too Bad. Okay. All right. So this is how we're going to do it. We're actually going to take turns going through these films. If you haven't seen the film, for any of us here on the panel, if we haven't seen the film or if we don't remember it, we can skip it. Okay. So it's totally up to us. Well, I should say it's up to you guys, whether or not you want to put that particular film into a category. For you guys in the chat, let us know what you think as well, and we'll try to get to as many comments as we can. We won't be able to get to every comment, but if you send in a super chat, then we will make sure we get to your comment and or question, and you will be able to spin the wheel and be able to change some of these decisions. And we'll bring that up if we get any of those, and we appreciate that. It helps us out a lot. You'll be able to move a movie. You'll be able to bring this to an audience poll so that everyone can decide on what the category is. You also can destroy a film, which means that you would put it down one level. Okay. So anyways, that's if anyone sends in a super chat. Okay. So Kill, let's start off with you. And for you guys jumping into the chat, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Okay. So Kill, let's start off with you. Our first film up is M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. Did you want to use that? Did you want to go with that one?
Yeah. I like The Visit. It had that M. Night Shyamalan kind of twist. I would put it. I would put it in It's Just Meh.
Oh, okay. It's just meh.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not great, but it was a good return to form for him.
Okay, all right. Now this is what we're gonna do. So Kill's choosing where this is gonna go, but for you guys, Eric and Coriander, if you guys have some thoughts on it, please let us know and tell us what you think as well. Me personally, I really enjoyed that movie. That was kind of his return.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's kind of like his return back to form, and I gotta admit, it surprised me on a lot of levels. I really enjoyed it. I don't know, man. I might have gone with groovy because I thought it was really good, especially for him. And both of us, we're big fans of his work. but there was a drought for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this one kind of, I don't know, it just kind of proved that the party wasn't over.
Well, and I guess the way my brain rationalized it is, like I said, it is a return to form for him, and the
Right.
ones after it, I think, are even better. So
Okay.
this was him getting back onto the road.
Okay,
and now
he was climbing back up the mountain.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Okay, and hey, real quick too in the chat, just to say, hey, we got Mary in the house. What is going on? Good to see you. And we got Morbius. All right. I love that name. It's great. And we got Dan in the house. All right.
Hey, Dan.
Good to see you, Dan. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, brother. Super Tender saying I enjoy most of M. Night's movies. There you go. Good for you.
Mhm.
Good for you. Okay, Eric. Next up, we've got Saw 3. Saw 3. What are your thoughts, and which category do you want to go with?
Saw 3, I think, is the last really good one. I would put it under groovy, because John Kramer's still pretty much the focal point. He's not, popping up kind of like, Pinhead does in every sequel, for 5 minutes and disappears.
Right.
The traps were still cringy, but they weren't over the top blood and gore just for the sake of blood and gore.
Okay.
And I really liked, we still get to see the Amanda character and her. I really liked her conflict, with John by the end of that film. You know what I mean? And I personally think that would have been the perfect way to end the franchise. Even though I am a fan of some of the sequels, I think this is probably the last really good one. So I would definitely put it under groovy.
Okay. All right. So we're going to put Saw 3 under groovy. All right. Very, very cool. Okay. Coriander, you are up next, and we have got, wow, we're Oliver saying Saw 3 is awesome. It is. And hey, we got Mayan in the chat too. JPEG.
Hey,
thanks for coming in, guys. We appreciate it. Paula. And make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. Coriander, next up, we've got A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. The pressure's on, girl. We're starting off quick. Where is Dream Warriors gonna go?
Like, out of that franchise, Dream Warriors has got to be up at the cream spot.
All right. Kill's shaking his head like
I was worried.
I was a little worried too, man. I was like, look, because you never know, man. Coriander, she loves to throw, curves at us sometime, man. That's why we love her. All right. Okay. So for me, next up is Creepshow. Ooh. All right. Wow. Okay, let me just and this is Creepshow 2, by the way. Geez, I really enjoy this one a lot. I watched this one a lot as a kid. Dang, man. And of course, some people, they go back and forth on, which one is better, 1 or 2. I love them both, to be quite honest. I gotta go with groovy on this one. I'm gonna go with groovy on this one. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'll second that.
Okay.
I think groovy's good enough for it. The only problem I have is like the animation, in between the two stories. It's the only part of this movie I don't really care for.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Fair enough. You mean you don't like it because it just doesn't fit with the movie, or do you mean the actual technical aspect of it?
It doesn't fit with the movie, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Understood. Scott's like, Nightmare 3 is top tier for me. And there you go. Right. Okay. Next up, Kill. We're gonna come to George A. Romero's Day of the Dead from 1985. Oh, and like I said, if for some reason you guys hadn't seen it or didn't remember it well enough to grade it, just say pass, and I'll just go to the next film for you guys.
Man, this is Look, I love George Romero's stuff. For me, this is cream of the crop.
Ooh, wow. All right.
I mean, I love that original trilogy. It's just, top.
Wow. Okay. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
It's my favorite of the 3 Initial Dead movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Very, very cool. Coriander, what do you think of that? Are you a fan of Day of the Dead?
Yes, that's a great one.
Do you think we should go with the cream or?
Yes, I would say yes.
Okay. All
I
right.
feel like you disagree.
Well, no, I'm just curious because I don't think we've ever really talked about it specifically, on the channel. And I know there are a lot of people, especially back then, that weren't big fans of it because it was so drastically different from Dawn of the Dead, and of course Night of the Living Dead. But I think it's one of those films, for me, it's grown over the years. I enjoyed it back in the day, but I will say when I was younger, I didn't enjoy it more than Dawn of the Dead. But over the
Right.
years, it's definitely risen up, and there are times when I do prefer it over Dawn of the Dead, which feels so weird to say. So, but it's the truth. All right, Eric. Next up, we've got Mike Flanagan's Oculus.
I've never seen it.
Okay, well, guess what you get next?
What?
An American Werewolf
Oh,
in Paris.
okay.
Oh,
right.
An
jeez.
American Werewolf in Paris. Here we go.
Okay. Well, it's definitely not the cream, and it's definitely not groovy. It's not the worst thing I've seen ever.
Wait, oh God, here
But
we go.
it's not
Eric.
good. It's not good. What's the one like right above the very last one?
So not digging
Not
it
digging it.
Not digging it.
means that it's bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
too bad means it's absolutely atrocious.
Okay. Not digging it. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
It's a definite product of its time. You know what I mean? With the music, the way the
Right.
characters act, the CGI could be a lot better. But as its own type of film, I've seen a lot worse. So, but I'm not digging it. It's not good.
Oh man. Hey, we got
Bless
Rachel.
their heart, they tried. How about that? They tried, but you know what?
Did they though? Did they? Bro, hold on.
I think they did. Yeah, I
let
think
me
they
pull
tried
this
to
up
make a
on the screen.
competent movie. Yeah, and
Well,
they just
yes.
they got their participation trophy stuck on the shelf. You know.
Hey, look, I'll never forget when I first saw this movie. And Kill Coriander, we got to hear you guys' thoughts on this. I'll never forget when I first saw this movie. Kill, if I'm not mistaken, I think I rented it. When we would be renting movies, and I was all ready. I was like, yeah, man, we're gonna, Rick Baker shocked the world with the first one. Blah blah blah, bro. I was just so disappointed. It was so bad, man. Oh my God. All right, Kill Coriander, what do you guys think of Paris?
I didn't even finish it.
Okay.
So
And
there you go.
Coriander's a huge fan of London, obviously, so we know that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Eric on this call. Like, I've blocked this movie out of my head.
Wow. There it is. Okay. Rachel says she loves it. See, that's what I love about this. We get to hear some different perspectives here. Rachel, tell us if you can, if you're able to. And by the way, thanks for being here. What makes you love the film so much? And I definitely. Oh, she's the first DVD I ever owned. Okay. All right. I could buy that. I could buy that. And man, thank you for reminding people to hit the like button. We appreciate that. Very, very cool. Hey, we got Bronson in the chat. What's up? Good to see you. Super Tenor said the CGI is doo-doo.
Well, I'm looking at it like this: as a sequel to As Great as London, there's no way it'd be able to even come close. You know what I mean? It's like following up Predator. You know what I mean? So as a sequel, it's the very bottom. But as its own type of film, it's just not for me. You know what I mean? It's not good. But it could be a whole lot worse. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, Yeah, I mean it could, but I mean, yeah, okay. Rachel says, "Oh, you guys are too harsh." Rachel, where would you put it? Now, again, if you guys send in a super chat, you guys have the opportunity to help any of these movies. So just to put that in there, because some of you guys are jumping in late. Man saying never seen Paris, only London. Okay. And Rachel saying, love how silly it is. It's fun, dumb fun, but fun. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I
I
get
get
that.
it. I get it. It was still rough though, but Doom Turkey's in the
You still had to get that in there, didn't you?
Bro, I'm just look, there's never been any lying here. There's never been any lying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm just surprised it's at not digging it and not at the bottom. All right. Coriander. We've got have you seen Oculus? I don't think you have, right? Is she still there? Okay, maybe she's
Coriander.
She's
All
so
right.
upset that what I gave it as a ranking, she left the chat.
You know, anything is possible. Anything at all. Okay, so look, I'm gonna grade Oculus. Mike Flanagan is awesome, and I think he's one of the best horror directors of the last dozen years. He has such a skill set that he can do not only a theatrical movie, but also he's great with his series, which you know we've talked about those things ad nauseum. Oculus was a lot of fun. It's creative. It's got Kill. You've seen it, right?
Oh yeah.
Katie Sackhoff's
Katie
in it.
Sackhoff.
Is that the one with the mirror?
Yes.
Okay.
Karen Gillan is in it, and they're absolutely awesome. I gotta put this at Groovy. I'm tempted to say Cream, but I'm gonna go with Groovy to be
crazy.
Kill's like Thanksgiving is already done. All right, so okay, so look, he caught me off guard with that, man. All right, so look, real quick too, in the chat to catch up to these guys. Hey, we do have. Oh, geez. Now listen, Rachel. This is what we're gonna do. Now she came in with a super chat. The super chat. She's like, send it to Groovy, and we can't send it to Groovy per se, but we do get a chance. We do get a chance. So this is what we're gonna do. She said, put it to Groovy, bro. Do you know how this list would look if it was in Groovy? Can you imagine?
I'd be like, oh my, yeah, wow.
You're back. She's
Oh,
back.
Shit. Were you talking to me?
Oh,
Yeah.
we were.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's
I was
all right.
getting dinner. Sorry.
So that's okay. So Rachel, we have the wheel. Okay, and this is where you get full opportunity for redemption for an American Werewolf in Paris. Okay, so we've got destroy a movie. If it lands on that, it will go to where I think it needs to be, and that's in the bottom category. The audience poll will allow everyone in the chat to vote on where it's going to go. Okay, freeing a movie, we'll take it out. We'll take it out, and we'll come to it later on, and who knows, maybe someone will save it or whatever. And lose a turn means that you lose a turn and it stays where it's at. So we've got 4 spots where the wheel can land. Okay, so let's do this is crazy for an American Werewolf in Paris. Okay, here we go. Let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Oh, there it is.
So if we come back to
There
it
it is.
and say it lands in Groovy where she wants it to be, can we put in like little parentheses that it was a poll pick so people actually know that it wasn't us? Right?
You gotta
Right?
stop. Hey, look. This is funny, man. We gotta do a stream on Paris alone, man, just to see what we can talk about. But no, all seriousness, Rachel, thank you so much. We appreciate your support. through and through, and that was a lot of fun to do that. And look, you guys, we can, you can send in the super chat for a film over and over if you want. That's the fun of the wheel, the randomness of it. But let's do this. Let's do a quick super chat clip for our good friend Rachel. And sometimes sometimes when you're really, really happy, you just want to let the world know, and you don't care what it looks like or what it sounds like. And it may look like this.
Are you high? Make the fastest reservation. That's what time to lose. I'm heavy more than you. What are you doing? Are you crazy?
Oh man. All right. Kill, you all right, man?
No comment.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it happens like that, bro.
All right. The
Okay,
things
Eric,
that you find on the internet night.
Yeah, no kidding. Perfect timing.
hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. All right. So let's kind of backtrack here, okay? And again, Rachel, thank you so much. Seriously. Let me catch up to the to the chat here. Look, Rachel, she said she almost wanted it in the cream spot. Oh man. Jerry is in the house. What's up, Jerry? All right. Man's like, Coriander is back and Eric is gone. Yeah, I know,
Yep.
man. I know. I'm just trying to drive this train. That's all I'm trying to do here, man. We got a channel member anniversary for Jerry,
Yeah, we're back.
14 months. All right. Very, very cool. And so glad to be a part of this amazing family. Love you, man. Seriously, much love to you as well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being so positive in the community. It really helps us out. All right. And also for Rachel. Rachel's got a channel member anniversary too. And it's a year. It's a year, bro.
Very cool.
Thank you so much, Rachel. Saying, oh my God, can't believe it's been a year. I know, time flies. Time flies. But seriously though, Rachel, thank you so much for, just being awesome, hanging out with us, being a great part of this community, and always just being so supportive. We really appreciate it. All right. And man is keeping track of the likes. We got 20 likes. All right. Thank you so much. And we got my man Jeff's in the house. Hey, Jeff. Oh, that's so cool. Jeff's gifted 5 channel memberships.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, man. Seriously, that is so cool. For you guys that did receive a channel membership, definitely show some love to Jeff. Always very kind and generous in helping to strengthen this community. Seriously. Saying you're very welcome. I don't mind because this is a great community. Oh, thank you so much. Seriously. May, you're right. He definitely makes it even better. All right. So let me get everyone situated here again. So Coriander, let's go back to you. It chapter 1. Where does that go?
Oh, and that's the remake, eh?
Yep.
Why the remake?
Because that's what's up next.
Right, but it's like, why'd you pick that one?
Because I picked other ones for later on.
Okay. I guess let's go with Groovy.
Groovy. Okay. All right. Wow. Okie dokie. All right, we'll go with that. Hill. Next up, we've got Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus. This will be interesting.
Cream.
Ooh.
Cream.
All right. Wow.
Cream.
You said
Super
it cream. Eric and Coriander, what do you guys think of that?
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with him, man. It's one of the best ones of the franchise.
Okay. All right.
I don't remember it.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wait, is it the newest one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Kind of remember it. Kind of remember it.
All right. Okay. All right. Eric, we're coming in hot, man. Next up, we've got Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2, 1987, bro. Bruce
Nice.
Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna make that the cream. It's other than the remake. I think that's like the best of the entire franchise.
Ooh.
It's the perfect mixture of the goofy and the scary. You know, before it went full goofy with Army of Darkness. I absolutely loved Evil Dead 2.
Okay, so you want to go with you said the cream?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. Kill, what do you think about that? And Corey and I know you love Evil Dead 2.
Yeah.
I love it as well. I don't, me personally, I probably would have went to like groovy, but that's just me. But it's a great film.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Now we got. Oh man, Rachel is not playing tonight. She's coming in. She said, "Hot take. It chapter 1 goes to the bottom.
Oh,
Too
Wow.
bad.
Really?
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
Now maybe if you wanted to say chapter 2 is lower than chapter 1 in my book.
I agree with that.
Ooh,
Yeah, but I don't even think chapter 2 belongs at the bottom. But
no.
Wow.
No.
Wow. Rachel is coming in hot for It chapter 1 and also for An American Werewolf in Paris. Wow. We're not playing around. All right, so let's bring up the wheel. Rachel, we get a chance to spin this sucker one more time. This is absolutely crazy because this could bring it down a level. Okay, this actually could bring it down a level, or it might go to a vote. You know, who knows? All right, so let's get ready to spin this wheel. Here we go, Rachel. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness. Wow. It brought it down. Wow. Okay. Holy moly. All right. So look.
The wheel. Hey, spin it, make a deal, spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Max. Oh my god. All right. So look. This is crazy, man. All right. So we've got it. And we've got to bring it. Look, seriously.
Yeah. Yes.
We got to bring it down to it's just meh. Wow. Wow. Well, there we go. That is crazy, man. That is crazy.
Hey, that's what we get for talking trash about her Werewolf in Paris.
I didn't talk trash about
it. Rachel says, I hated the It remakes. Wow. Okay. They weren't scary. All right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
Man.
kind of agree with that. Yeah.
Dan saying Evil Dead 2 is the cream. All right. We got Elm Street's Last Brat in the house. What's up? Evil Dead 2 is the cream. Definitely. Okay. All right. So now Rachel, Rachel's explaining this whole thing A to Z. She says, I am a 1990 and Tim Curry purist. All right.
Respect.
Yeah. Blasian is in the chat saying, I stand with Rachel. 1990 is my definitive It movie. Okay. You guys aren't playing around. Oh my goodness. All right. JPEG as well. People are saying, hey man, we're all about the old school. Dan's in the house saying the OG Pennywise was much scarier because he seemed much more approachable. Okay.
I agree.
You agree with that, Coriander?
I love the original Pennywise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too. I
thought
right.
Sasgard was like too not scary enough. You know, it was too, I guess, silly for me.
Okay.
Like
all right.
Pennywise, like Tim Curry had his moments, but it wasn't all the time. But go ahead, sorry.
No. That's a good point. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. Okay, so Eric, we've done Evil Dead 2. So Coriander, we're gonna go with you next. We've got Late Night with the Devil.
Ooh.
Late Night with the Devil. One of the new films that just kind of popped up and did a
And
lot of
I
damage.
enjoyed that movie, so I'm gonna put it in the groovy.
Okay, we're going with the groovy. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, I agree.
100% agree. Yeah, it was so
Okay.
good.
Okay, very, very cool. Tim Curry is the inventor of nightmare fuel. Yeah, there you go. For a lot of us as kids. Okay, so just to catch up here, we've got in the cream category, we got Day of the Dead, Alien Romulus, Nightmare 3, and Evil Dead 2. In the second category, we've got Saw 3, Creepshow 2, Oculus, and Late Night with the Devil. In just the meh category, we've got The Visit, and we've got It Chapter 1 is just meh. And for not digging it, we've got An American Werewolf in Paris that barely survived being in the last category. Oh my god. All right. Next up, this one's for me. Hellraiser 3. Wow.
You
Listen,
lucked out. It could have been the fourth one.
It could have been. And wouldn't that have almost been like destiny, right? And then you guys could have heard me rant for 10 minutes. Listen, Hellraiser 3.
Thank God.
Hellraiser
No.
3. Hellraiser 3 is like Pinhead is at the edge of the cliff. He's looking over into the abyss of mediocrity. Okay. That's what he's doing. Because the next movie he jumped. He was like, "Wee, I'm jumping off the cliff." But this is, to me, for the earlier films, this was the last one that was decent. It wasn't as good as the first two, in my opinion. At this point, I think they were really trying to copy a lot of the success they saw with like Freddy and Chucky and so forth. Because Pinhead is cracking jokes, bro. Why are you cracking jokes? You're from hell. There's no humor there. What are you doing? So, as much as I thought it was, one of the last decent ones up until the brand new one, it still had a lot of issues, and I'm gonna go with meh. It's not horrible, but it's just meh. Take it or leave it. Okay, this is okay. Kill.
Mhm.
We have finally returned to Haddonfield. That we're comfortable there.
Mhm.
And next up, we've got Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Where does Halloween? Michael finally enters the arena, and it's Hobo Myers. Eric just got shut off of the stream. I was like, oh man, we gotta keep Eric on for this. So it's Hobo Myers,
White horse.
the white horse. Hey, look, it's Hobo Myers riding the white horse through the fields of Haddonfield, panhandling, trying to get that dollar bill because he's homeless. He's raggedy. So where does Halloween 2 end up for you, man?
Look, the way I'm going at this is I love this franchise, and we had some low valleys.
Yes.
And Rob came and he injected some life into it, whether you liked it or not.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, I'm gonna go right even keel. It's just meh.
It's just meh.
It's
okay,
just meh.
All right.
White horse, Hobo Myers riding the white horse. Yeah.
Panhandling,
grunting.
He's grunting. He's talking. He's grunting. Hey, hold on. Let me bring Eric in here because this loses some of its potency without Eric. Hey, look.
Why? What are we bashing that I like now?
Sorry, bro.
You're not sorry. It's not. You're not sorry if you're laughing. Let me guess. Is it? I heard Haddonfield. Is it the white horse?
Yes, it is. Hey, look. Hey, Kill did it. What?
Hey, I didn't go low. I went right.
He went with his just meh.
Hey, Honestly, that surprises me. As much shit as you've talked, since I've known you.
Well, one thing I said is, we were going through a lot of valleys, Cult of Thorn, and then Rob Zombie. I love the first Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
this one, it went a little too metaphysical. The white horse, Hobo Myers, he's grunting, he's talking,
he's rapping,
but it still is better than some of those valleys we were going through.
Yeah. So. Okay. All right. Coriander, what do you think about it with putting it as just meh? Is that where you would have gone?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. All right. Look at Jeff. Jeff says Hobo Myers. He's the cream. You guys are all right. And Rachel, listen, Rachel is not playing around today. She said Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is cream.
Oh no, we keep upsetting Rachel.
I know. She said no, that's crazy. She says not digging it, but I do appreciate Hobo Myers because he's zombies Myers. Okay, all right, I'm digging it. And again, guys, for you guys just jumping into the chat, welcome. We have some new folks jumping in. If you send in a super chat, you have the opportunity to change where these movies are. We will spin the wheel. You can actually free up a movie from its category. You can also destroy a movie from its category, meaning it would go down a level. All right, so just to let you guys know that as well. Elm Street's Last Brad saying panhandling Michael, not digging it. There you go. Oh man, look at Dan. Hot take. I like Resurrection over Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. There you go. Wow. We are not playing around. It is funnier. And you know who's in it, but okay, so let's get on task here. All right, Eric, next up we have Fright Night from 1985.
Ooh,
Fright Night.
That's up there in groovy, man. That one's so much fun. It's pure 80s and pretty much everything in every category. I love it.
All right, we're going with groovy. What do you guys think of that? Kill, Coriander?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. How about you, Coriander?
What was the movie?
Fright Night.
And what did you put it under? Groovy?
Groovy. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
You like that? Okay. All right. In the chat, Rachel said, "My man Busta kicking ass and taking names." That's right. Man's got Eric's link in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to Eric's channel, make sure you guys do that. We got the link in the description as well, all through so many of our streams. All right. Scott saying Fright Night is high end of groovy. Okay, there you go. Blazing saying it's the cream. All right, we got some fans of Fright Night there. That's cool. Very cool. All right, Coriander. We're stepping into another big franchise. We've got Scream 5. Scream 5. Where should it go?
That's like the worst one. That's too bad.
What?
Wow.
For real?
Dude, yes. Who dies?
I know Dewey dies. Okay. Wow. Okay.
And that movie pissed me off, like, royally. I left that movie theater pissed. And I rarely ever, that rarely ever happens.
Teary-eyed and pissed. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't know about teary-eyed. It's maybe from because I was so pissed. But
yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So Scream. Listen, guys. We've ranked like what? I don't know, 13 movies or so. And the first movie to go to the bottom is Scream 5. Woo. All right. Crazy. Okay, let me just catch up to the chat here. Rachel, she said Scream 5 the worst. No, it's groovy. There you go. Oh man saying it's just meh. All right. Okay, so next up, Kill, we've got Saint Maud. Have you seen Saint Maud?
Well, wasn't it your turn? You didn't go.
I didn't.
No.
Okay. All right. But have you seen Saint Maud though?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that makes it. What about you, Eric?
Nope.
Okay. So only Coriander and I have seen it. Okay. Saint Maud. It was a really interesting A24 film, and I really did enjoy it. There was really some cool elements in it. But I'm not sure if well, you know what? Screw it, man. I'm going with groovy. I had fun with it. Coriander, what do you think of that? You saw it.
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it?
I was actually, I didn't mind it.
Mhm.
But I was thinking it's just math.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. Real quick, too, in the chat. It's true. Super Turner's like Saint Maud is bleak, right? It really, really is. It really, really is. Dan saying, besides Dewey, I like Scream 5. All right. And Rachel is I had a feeling she might do this. She's coming in saying Scream 5 cannot be on the bottom. Cannot. Okay, so this is
I bet that wheel though, it's gonna go in the right direction. I can feel
listen,
it.
this could
Feel
be
it.
this. If you feel it, sing it. Okay.
I
So
did.
So
No.
look,
Wow.
let's bring up the wheel. This is fun, man. All right, so let's bring up the wheel. There's a possibility. There is the possibility. And let's see what our good friend Rachel is going to get. Okay, so here's the wheel for you guys just jumping in. If you send in a super chat, you can change the trajectory of these films in the category. But we've got 4 possibilities. You can free the movie, which means we take it out of the category that it's in. We take it out and we kind of, restart it. Destroying a movie will actually bring it down lower. Okay. Now, in this case, it's already
It would
at the
take it
bottom.
right off the damn list.
It would take it off the list.
Oh
It
wow.
would
Oh, wow,
actually
it
take it
would.
off the list. It sucks
Nice.
that bad. Audience poll will allow everybody in the chat to vote. Okay, that's what audience poll is. And of course, lose a turn means that, hey, we spun the wheel, you lost a turn. So Rachel, she's in Vegas today. That's where she's at.
Yes,
Fingers
She's like,
crossed, lady.
she's like, let's see what happens. Okay, this is for the fate of Scream 5, Dewey's final film. Here we go. Oh, keep going. Oh man. It was so close. I'm sorry, Rachel. So close. Almost wanted to play that sound
Knew
from
it.
the game shows. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so look, let's play a clip for Rachel. She deserves it. She's been a really good sport today. And we appreciate you so much, Rachel. Seriously. All right, Kill. Sometimes you just gotta put it out there. You just gotta put it out there, and this is what it looks like.
All right, you want to tell 3 people he's still there. He is here. He is here. He is here.
Jesus.
I was waiting for that old guy with the rabies to show up.
Yes, me too. Oh, Lord. Oh man. Shout out to Super Dinner, man. Super Dinner.
Oh,
You
should
like
look out
freak
for me, too.
Jerry out. If you could see him right now.
The cat got freaked out.
Jerry, yeah.
Oh,
Poor guy. It's okay.
All right. I'm sorry, Jerry. All right, so listen, Rachel, thank you so much. Seriously, though, we appreciate you so much. Dan was hoping it was going to get moved up too. Hey, like I said, guys, we can spin the wheel as many times as we need to for any. You can choose any movie that we've done. Okay. We got Nightfall in the house too. What's up, man? Good to see you. And Nightfall's gifting a membership.
Good for you.
Right. Hey, thank you so much. Jay, we appreciate you, bro. Thank you. JPEG said, "Is Saint Maud as good as Cujo and Kingdom of the Spiders?" Ooh. Cujo's a classic, man.
I love
and
both of those movies, and I can't remember it to answer that question.
Okay.
But damn, Kingdom of the Spiders. Good for you. That's like
still gotta get
awesome.
on that one.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
God, Eric. Dude, what are
Yeah.
you waiting for?
Well, it just got released to Blu-ray that I think I'm gonna do a blind buy next paycheck.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, old school. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's old school, and I appreciate that. And it's
Captain
William Shatner.
Kirk.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's William Shatner. It's the Shat. Okay.
Right?
All right. Hey, Rachel said, "What the fuck is this clip?" Oh man.
It's okay,
There you
Jerry.
go. Hey, look, Nightfall's coming in.
Jerry's still friggin' traumatized. let me
Is
tell
he
you.
really?
Yeah.
Nightfall's coming in. Thank you so much, man, Sam, for the best clip ever. Now, wait a minute. Now, are you saying that was the best clip ever, or are you asking about another clip, which I think I know what it could be? Let me know, man, because I want to make sure I play the right one for you.
Wow.
It's too funny, man. But thank you so much, bro. We appreciate you so much. Seriously. All right, but let me know which clip, and we'll try to cue it up for you. All right. Next up, Kill.
Mhm.
We've got Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Brand new to
Yeah.
the House of Slashers.
This is an easy one. I thought Thanksgiving was groovy as hell.
All right. What'd you guys think of
I want a sequel.
Right?
I watched it.
They're
watched
gonna
it for
do
the first time the other night. I loved that movie, and I didn't think I would love it as much as I would, to be honest.
Right?
And a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I thought Eli Roth did a hell of a job with that movie. I mean, it felt old school, yet it had some fresh stuff in there. It kind of delivered on the fake trailer from 1,000 years ago. You know what I mean? So that was kind of cool too. Yeah, I really enjoyed Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is in the groovy category. Now, again, guys, just for you guys jumping in, we got a lot of people jumping in and out. We're almost at 40 people. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Right now, at the cream level, the top level, we've got Dream Warriors, Day of the Dead, Alien Romulus, and Evil Dead 2. In the groovy category, our second tier, we've got Saw 3, Creepshow 2, Oculus, Late Night with the Devil, Fright Night, Saint Maud, and Thanksgiving. In the meh category, we've got The Visit, It Chapter 1, Hellraiser 3, and Hobo Myers. In the not digging it, American Werewolf in Paris. And in the last category, the absolute horrible disaster category, we have got Scream 5. Wow.
I never thought any Scream movie would be that low.
Right?
There really is. I mean, brass tacks here. There is no Scream movie that has ever been made that really is that low.
Hey, look.
I would put Scream 3 down there.
Really?
Yeah, I do not like Scream 3 one bit. That's the one. That's my Scream 5. That's the one that makes me mad every time I watch it.
I remember when we did the Battle World and had Scream 3, and Eric was coming out blazing. He's like, this sucks. All right. Real quick too, in the chat, Nightfall saying Mr. T. All right, well, we can do that. We'll do the old school Mr. T. We got a new one here too, man. Let's do the old school just to get this thing going. Here you go, man.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
There he is.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
M is for the moan and the miserable groan from the pain that you felt when I was gone.
There it is. And man started it. Get those Mr. T emojis up in the chat. Here we go.
Uncle Paul is giving that look. What am I doing here?
Right? Good old Paulie, man. Hey, we got Dice in the house. What's up, Dice? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Very cool to have you here. Saying I received word I've been gifted a membership. Thank you to Nightfall. Very cool. Yeah, Nightfall is awesome. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing well. Okay. All right. We got Mega Giants in the house too. Good to see you. Hope you guys are doing well. And Nightfall saying, yes, Night. I love it. I'm glad, man. I'm glad we can bring you guys some smiles. That's always a really cool thing. Okay. Back to the list. Okay. So we put Thanksgiving and Groovy. Next up, Eric, we've got the original Creepshow from 1982. Where is that going to go?
That's definitely Cream. That's one of my favorite King films. It's something I try to watch every Halloween. It's so good, and not just because we get to see Ed dancing like we normally do once a week. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and that the very comic booky. Yeah, I could go on and on and on about Creepshow.
Okay, what'd you guys think of that? Kill Coriander.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I probably would have put it in Groovy.
Okay. Okay. All right. Man saying Creepshow's the cream. Dan going with Groovy. Okay. And Jeff saying Creepshow is cream. All right. JPEG is going with Groovy. Scott saying no lower than Groovy. I can agree with that. Very cool. Okay. Next up, Coriander. James Wan has entered the chat. Okay. The Conjuring. Where should that go, Coriander?
I really liked that movie. That is, you got a creamy there.
All right. So the Conjuring's going at the top. Kill, Eric, what do you guys think of that?
Definitely Cream.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% agree.
Okay. All right. We got the Conjuring at the top. Okay. Now this is actually pretty cool. Hey, we got Ryan in the house too. What's up, Ryan? Now this is really interesting. Kill. Next up, we've got the new Salem's Lot.
Oh.
And guess what? We just watched it. So
okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be curious to see where you
it's technically your turn.
It's your turn, big guy.
All right.
I can tell. Oh, if you want me to take it,
I want you to take it.
I'm gonna say it's very, very groovy.
Okay. Very, very groovy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this.
Okay.
Now, what did you guys think?
Well, yeah. Well, let me throw that out to Eric and Coriander. What did you guys think of the new Salem's Lot?
I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but I am very happy to finally hear some positive talk about it because it seems like everyone is just kind of trashing it. So
really,
yeah.
Wow.
What did you hear about it, Eric? And anything in particular that
People
stood
are
out?
They're just saying that they cram because it's a long book. A lot of them are comparing it to the miniseries. They're saying they cram too much into 90 minutes to 2 hours, and too many things are taken out and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, it's like a 2 hour and 3 minute movie. I know Monty didn't like it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Monty was like, it sucked. He's a huge fan of the original too, though. So that might be part of it. Coriander, what did you think of it? We haven't really talked a lot about it because we just watched it.
Yeah. I mean, it had one thing that I thought was a little ridiculous. But it had other things that were enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm happy I saw it.
Yeah.
But
would you put it in Groovy?
This is something about the original. No, I'd probably put it in. It's just meh.
Okay. All right. The thing for me is that I think there were a lot of cool things about it. Overall, it was enjoyable. You know what I mean? I know exactly what you're talking about, Coriander, about the one thing that because she was about to riot. She's like, "What? That doesn't make sense." And I was like, "Hey, man, hey." I think they did a lot of cool things. I do think they missed a couple of opportunities though, but there was some cool moments. There were definitely some oh shit moments. Um, I don't know. I might put it in groovy, but not very, very groovy, like you said, Kill. I might say it's groovy. I'd put it in groovy, but I do think the original was better. I do think it was better. All right, Kill. Have you seen the original in a while?
Yeah, I watched it right after watching this.
Okay, so
nice.
what did you think about the original Salem's Lot versus this new one?
I like the new one better.
Oh, really?
You know, I
Really?
mean, because no disrespect to the original, but I mean,
Mhm.
like, you know, you got stuff like a husband finding out his wife is cheating on him, and like
Mhm.
none of that has nothing. That does nothing for the story.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
whereas this one, I felt, in my opinion, they really trimmed a lot of fat. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
now I can't compare it to the books or miniseries or things like that, but this one, it was a very tight story to me.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Jeff saying the new Salem's Lot is groovy. All right. All right. Well, we got some folks that are on both sides of the fence. Dan saying, "Got to run, guys. I'll check out the rest later." Okay, man, take it easy. I expect Shakma to be. Oh, Jesus, cream of the crop. He's still on about Shakma. Oh, you're too funny, man. And we got Quentin in the house too. What's up, Quentin? Good to see you. We got Nightfall coming in. Scream 5. Scream 5 is way too low.
I agree.
All right,
Nightfall.
man. So so listen, for you guys that are just jumping in, we got a lot of people jumping in. And May, if you could give us an update on the likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you send in a super chat, we get the opportunity to spin the wheel and change the fate of these films. All right, so Nightfall's coming in with, first of all, just to say thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate it. He's also saying Salem's Lot is groovy. Now, is that the new one? Let us know if you're talking about the new one. I have a feeling that the old one might be on this list as well. Okay, so let's bring up the wheel and see what we can do.
This
for
better
Scream
not fall
5.
off. This better
Dude,
not.
it
fall
could.
Off.
It could fall
Like
off,
Nightfall.
bro.
What?
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know if you
wait.
know, but it's
What are you-
possible
what's
to
going
fall
on?
off the list altogether because it's already at the bottom.
Yeah, Scream 5, Nightfall wants
So
to.
you can do a movie multiple times?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Come on, man. All right. Nightfall, here we go, man. Again, for people that are just jumping in, it can land on audience poll where you guys will decide where Scream 5 will go. We could go to lose a turn, which basically obviously means you're just going to lose a turn. We have destroy the movie, which would bring it down a level. In this case, it would take Scream 5 off of this list. Totally
That would be a
off.
shame.
So it's a little bit of a gamble, right? And then, of course, freeing the movie up, meaning we'll take it back out and we'll re-decide what's going on depending on who picks it, because we're obviously each taking our turns. Okay, Nightfall, here we go, bro. Fingers are crossed. Oh, hell yeah. There it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Democracy manifest.
What?
He made sure to get into the microphone with that one.
If you know, you know.
Is that Key and Peele?
No, it's
Okay.
this internet clip.
Okay, all right. You have to tell me about that one later on. Okay, so let's do this, guys. We're gonna put in a poll. We're gonna put in the poll and see where it lands. So this is for Scream 5. And we'll give you guys, we'll probably give you guys, we usually go about a minute. All right. So I'm gonna put it in here. So Scream 5 for the redemption. Okay, so is it going to go to just meh? Is it going to go to not digging it?
It might go to Cream.
It could. Well, we'll see. It is possible.
Rachel's busy making 100 accounts right now so she can get in her votes.
Yeah, right? All right. So Scream 5, is it going to go to meh, not digging it, Groovy, or the Cream? Okay, the poll is live. Let's have you guys vote. We've got 40 people in here, so it'd be great to see all of you guys vote. Eric, if you can just kind of give us keep track of about a minute.
Sure.
Elm Street saying, love it. Rachel's cracking up. Hey, look, that was awesome. Dan just put up an emoji with like the stock of Scream 5 is going up. That was great. That was awesome, man. I love that.
We got about 30 seconds left.
Now, once we do this, let's all leave Scream alone. All right, Scream has been traumatized enough.
Wow.
I don't know. I just might leave the chat and go into the stream and fix this shit.
Kill,
10,
Kill,
9.
Kill's like,
8,
let's keep this one straight for Scream.
3, 2, 1. Call it.
Okay, we're gonna end it. Wow, we only got 15 votes. Come on, guys. What happened to everyone voting? We only got 15 votes. 16. Wow. Okay, we're gonna call it though. Only 16 votes. We had like 40 people in here. That's crazy, guys. This is an opportunity for you guys to put your votes in and so forth. That's why we're doing it. Otherwise, we could just grade all these alone. All right, so we called it, and it looks as though there's some redemption here, Kill.
Oh, yeah.
We had Not Digging It at 25%. We had Meh at 31%. We had The Cream at 6%. So, wow, that people told us the truth. It's not at the top. But the winner is going to be Groovy.
Which is correct. Yep.
All right. So Scream, you too funny. So Scream 5 is getting its moment of redemption. It's going to be moved up from the very bottom, which was really interesting. And we're going to move it up to Groovy. All right. There we go. Sweet.
Is it
okay. Well, hey man, and
Yeah,
Salem's Lot was at Groovy too, just to put that out there. All right, Kill. Let's keep going with this, man. This is getting kind of woof. All right, Insidious. James Wan coming in again with Insidious. What do you think, man?
I really liked Insidious.
Yeah, you did.
I hate to keep going to the same well, but I'm gonna say Groovy.
Going with Groovy. Okay. All right. What do you guys think? Should Insidious go to Groovy, or where would you guys put it? Eric,
I agree with him 100%. So it's a fun ride beginning to end.
Okay. All right. Coriander, what do you think?
I agree.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was easy enough. For you guys in the chat, let us know what you think as well. We won't be able to get to everyone, but we'll get to as many as we can. Okay. Mayanne was saying Groovy. All right. Dan went with Meh. Paula said Groovy. Nightfall's laughing at Coriander. I know. Elm Street going with Groovy. All right. Nightfall saying the first Insidious is Groovy. Okay. Very, very cool. All right. Next up, Eric, we've got Midsommar from Ari Aster. Have you seen that one?
I have. Oh, yeah, I have.
Okay.
It's no Hereditary, but it's still pretty damn groovy, if you ask me. It's one of those that sticks with you for a while. So I really liked it.
Yeah.
And I did not think I would. I did not think I would, because a lot of people were telling me how it's hard to watch and this and that. I think that part was a little, overhyped. But
what movie is this?
Midsommar. You haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's definitely not one I'm going to put on, every couple of months. You know what I mean? But I still think it's pretty groovy.
That's a great point. It's like, who could? Like, that's one of those movies is like, how could you, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's rough.
I mean, but it does have Florence Pugh.
Really? It's that rough?
Well, what I mean is that it's
because you're piquing my curiosity here.
It's very bleak.
It's good.
Yeah, it's very
bleak. Well, I don't mind bleak. So.
Well, I know that, but We tried to watch it before, but anyways, let's move on. All right, for you guys in the chat, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. We appreciate it. Let's see. Jeff is going with groovy. Okay, all right. JPEG said The Shining gets the thumbs up. Midsommar gets the thumbs down. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Coriander. Oh geez. Here we go.
Oh no.
But
I think I see what it is.
And this is not planned, guys. We just got the list here, and it is what it is. Coriander, can you redeem yourself? Scream 3.
Ugh.
Scream 3. Dewey is still alive in Scream 3.
that's
saying.
what the
Hollywood.
That-
Go to Hollywood.
okay, Hollywood.
Roman, and
Yeah.
Angelina. I'm just throwing it out there. He was not alone. Roman is not Harry Potter, teleporting everywhere as the solo ghost face. It can't happen.
Yeah, okay. I would say
100% cotton.
100% cotton. That's right.
you got it. Jeez. Meh. How's that?
Yeah. Look at Kill. Kill is about to have a heart attack.
He's leaving.
Kill. Hey, look, let me pull this up, man. Kill, speak on it, man. Let me hear what you got to
Well,
say.
it's not
man.
cream.
Okay.
And
No,
I
I
mean,
agree.
it's
It's not
okay.
cream.
It's not one. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know.
I mean, I guess for me, just the pedigree of the Scream movies is pretty high. To me, I
it's
don't see as
less.
many valleys.
Yeah.
I love the Halloween franchise. It's a lot of valleys. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I love Friday the 13th. We got a little valleyness there, you know. But the Scream franchise, I really can't think of one that would be like, just I don't know.
All right. There you go. Kill's preaching today, man. I'm digging it. Okay, so Scream 3 is going in meh. Listen, hey, look, can I read what the line of movies in meh is for you guys? Some of you guys might be driving or just listening. These are the meh movies. We've got The Visit, we've got It Chapter 1, Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth, before he jumps into hell, Hobo Myers, and Scream 3, directed by the late great Wes Craven. Woo.
If you're listening to this, Hobo Myers is Rob Zombie Halloween 2.
Yes. Put the respect on it. Okay.
Wow.
Mega Giant saying Scream 3 is groovy. Jeff saying Scream 3 is groovy. Mayanne said meh. Ooh, okay.
All right.
Jeff saying even if Courtney Cox looks like most of the Three Stooges, I still like the movie. Oh,
She's still getting crap for them bangs, man.
she is. She'll never not. She'll never not. Okay, now real quick too, Rachel. Rachel, I had a feeling she might. Rachel says, "I knew I was saving one last super chat for a good one. Scream 3 is cream, bitches."
Rachel, you're all right. You love the Scream franchise as much as I do. I appreciate it, sister.
There you go, man. All right, so we got the opportunity to move Scream from mediocrity, the meh category. All right, so Rachel,
hopefully it doesn't go down.
I know.
Yeah,
I'd be okay if it did.
it's gonna come off the list now. It's going off.
Wow, Eric's like it can go down. I don't care. Okay, so Rachel, she's a good sport too, man. She's putting herself on the line, putting her money where the mouth is. You gotta love it. Okay, so here we go. Good luck, Rachel. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh. I'm so sorry, Rachel. Look at Corey. It's like, yay.
Yay.
Oh god. Rachel, thank you though so much for being a good sport, number one, making this game even more fun and random. and also helping to support the channel. It really means a lot to us. It really does. Okay, let's do this. Kill. Sometimes even if you're good friends, teammates, or partners, you might have a struggle, and sometimes it might even look like this.
We in a plane? We in a plane?
Don't panic.
A plane?
Take it easy.
No
Relax,
plane.
relax,
A plane.
relax, relax.
Plane.
Don't. But stay angry.
Stay angry. Oh man. Oh Lord. Okay. Rachel says, I know it's always a gamble. I know. She said, damn, the house wins. I know.
Well, at least for her, it didn't go down.
That's true.
That is true.
That's true. And she's laughing at Coriander. I know, man. And hey, we got Gina with a channel member anniversary. 18 months, man. That is awesome. We're moving
Thanks.
up. Seriously, Gina. Thank you so much for all the support. Gina
Yeah.
always hanging out with us. And also always leaving comments, man.
Yes.
Always leaving comments. I can't even keep up with them, but know that I do get a chance to read them, and it means a lot. And it also helps to support, the content, especially with YouTube, and it means a lot. So it doesn't go unnoticed. Okay. But thank you so much, Gina. And seriously, we appreciate you saying hi, everyone, and much love. Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah. Thanks to Gina too, for me personally, because Gina's like the first comment that I always see on my videos too. So
Yeah.
it's appreciated.
It really is, because it helps the content so much. It really does. So we appreciate it, and just know that it means a lot, and it is noticed. It is noticed. Okay. All right. So let's bring this has been a hell of a ride so far. Let's bring up our list again. And also in the chat, I just saw one pop up. Nightfall coming in. Mr. T is Hall of Fame. He is, man. He is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. We appreciate you so much. All right. Next up, Us. Jordan Peele's Us. I had a blast with this movie. It was a lot of fun. I think the thing that I enjoy about his films is you don't know exactly what you're in store for. You know what I'm saying? So it's always surprising, in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Original type of stuff. And he's just so good at making movies. Like you really can get into them. I think I'd put Us in Groovy. I would put Us in Groovy. What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely high groovy for me.
You go for high groovy.
I'd agree with that. I think I liked Get Out a little bit more. I've only seen the first two, but both are really good. I think I like Get Out a little bit more though.
Yeah. Okay. Coriander, are you back? It knocked her out. Okay. So we're gonna go with groovy on that. Okay. Real quick too in the chat, just to catch up to these guys. Nightfall saying Us is cream. Okay. All right. We got Chris in the house. What's going on, Chris? Saying Get Out was better. Elm Street saying Us is high groovy. Okay. Let's see. I want to make sure. She keeps getting kicked out. What is up with that? Mega Giants saying every Scream movie so far has been good. The most consistent horror franchise ever. I agree.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I really agree with that.
You don't think so, Eric?
No. Well, again, if we say every one, we know I don't like 3 at all. 4, I thought was. But, are we just talking on the list?
Well, I mean, like when we talk about consistent franchises, so obviously, and there's a handful. But do you think that Scream is consistent, or and to me, and Mega Giants or Kill, you as well. The way I define it is, like, for instance, if you look at Halloween, I think anyone can agree that Resurrection just, it's fun. We can have fun with it. To me, dumb fun, but it is definitely a step down. If you look at
me, I know the difference between a fun movie and a good movie.
Right. So to me, when I think of consistency of a franchise and I look at Scream, I think to myself, none of them are like resurrection, Scream's version of a resurrection film. So is that how you define it, Kill, or how do you define it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Halloween franchise, I mean, you could just go through the whole Danielle trilogy. There's some peaks and valleys there. The Mask sucks, the whole Cult of Thorn stuff. But then I gotta agree, when we get to Resurrection, as much as I enjoy that movie for its silliness, you got karate, Busta Rhymes. I mean, like, I guess my question, Eric, is, in your opinion, God damn it, Nick Cage, in your opinion, is there a Scream movie that is on like the same level as how good but bad Resurrection is?
To be honest, I think the only one I don't like is probably 3.
Okay.
And I think because there's so much that I don't like. I don't like the random cameos of Jay and Silent Bob. I don't like Maureen, coming back as a ghost. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? She's not, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like the reasoning for Roman doing what he's doing, because then that makes Maureen look like a bad mother. And that kind of negates, everything in 1 and 2. And then
that's interesting. Okay.
I'm not a fan of Parker Posey. I think she's too over the top and annoying. I get that's the point, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So
ouch.
Scream 3 is my Halloween Resurrection. We'll say that.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, for you guys in the chat, let us know. Now, here's the other thing. Not to stay on this too long, but Eric, if Scream isn't the most consistent horror franchise, is there one that comes to your mind? And if not, that's fine. We don't have to park on this too long. But
now, I haven't seen every single one, but I would have to say probably for me would be the Conjuring franchise. I think that's the most consistent for me.
Yeah,
I would say. I mean, but then again, yes, I agree with what you're saying, but it's only been 3 of them,
right?
Well, I thought we were talking about like the universe, because it's
the Conjuring universe.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I mean. that first Annabelle and La Llorona.
Yeah, but I think everything else has been pretty good.
Some people
that's
didn't
just
like
me
the
right
Nun.
here on the spot. I'm sure I could pick something like if I was able to think about it. You know what I mean?
That's interesting. This is an interesting side conversation, man. Wow.
I don't know if I would count that. That's a whole universe.
Yeah,
Saw.
Hey, look. Saw, for me, Saw is very Final Destination.
Okay. Final Destination, we'll say that. How about that?
Yeah.
They're about the same amount of movies, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll make that fair, yeah.
Okay. I can deal with that. Dan saying, I feel like the Child's Play is another franchise that at its worst is still not as bad as most franchises' worst. Also love that they actually care about continuity. Yeah, that's an interesting, well said. Rachel said, hey, what's with the resurrection slander? Who's dissing my man Freddy? Oh, too funny, man. Let's see. Jeff saying, I knew this would bring up a conversation in the chat. The biggest problem in Halloween is not consistent with the timeline. It's all messed up and they don't stick with one timeline, but I love the series. There you go. Yeah, they jumped everywhere, man. Rachel said, Eric and I need to have a little chat. Man said the Conjuring universe is the most consistent. Okay, so Mayanne is on the same page.
Yeah, but that first Annabelle, nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean,
look into your heart. Nothing happened.
Deep in your southern heart.
The second one was much better.
It was.
La Llorona, that's a part of the Conjuring universe.
Did you enjoy that one?
It was meh.
Yeah, it was. I wanted to like it more. I thought it's a possibility.
And like, there are a lot of people that I liked it, but there are a lot of people that didn't like the Nun. I liked the Nun.
Do you remember when we first watched that together, bro? We were like, we were almost bracing to see if we hated it as much as everyone else on this planet said that they did. And we didn't hate it. We didn't hate it. Rachel did, though. She said the Nun and Annabelle are both pretty crap.
Wow.
I mean,
Eric,
I agree with half of that statement, but
Eric, what did you think of The Nun?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I take it you haven't seen The Nun 2.
Well, no, I like to watch them in order, but
yeah. There you go.
I've heard I've honestly heard more good than bad on The Nun.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, here we go, guys. Kill. Next up, we're heading out to the seas. Ghost Ship.
I've seen Ghost Ship, but it's been so long that I really can't remember it. So I kind of want to skip it.
Okay, so you'll skip that. Okay, so Final Destination 3.
Which one was that?
The roller coaster. Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh, say no more. I really liked that one.
I did too.
Yeah, I gotta go groovy.
All right,
that was a really good entry.
We're going groovy. Any thoughts on Final Destination 3, Eric or Coriander?
It's consistent with with the fun aspect of the first two. Yeah, I like it a lot.
Okay, Coriander, you back? Okay.
Yeah, man. Which one?
Final Destination 3, the one with the roller coaster.
You to pay attention in school, lady.
Oh, you have no clue how hard it was to pay attention in school, man. Okay. I really enjoyed like all the Final Destination movies. So
yeah.
And where'd you put it?
We put it in groovy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Next up, let's see. Eric, have you seen Ghost Ship?
Yes, I have.
All right. Do you want to throw it into a category?
Let's stick that up there with groovy. That's a fun ride for me, man. I have a lot of fun with that one. That's one of mine and Rachel's go-tos. When we want to sit down and just watch a fun horror movie, we'll put in Ghost Ship.
Are you serious?
100%. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Now to be fair, to be fair, I haven't seen it in a few years either. And I do remember feeling as though that, hey, it was kind of dumb fun type of thing. It was fun. But man, the hate that it gets it's crazy.
Does it really? It's one of those movies I don't really hear anybody talk about at all.
Well, yeah, I mean, but for people that do, at least in my experience, and this was, a couple years ago anyways, anytime I heard anyone talk about it, they were just like, blah, 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 blah. But, man, I got to rewatch it, man. I haven't seen it in a long time. So we're going groovy.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
All right. I can deal with it. Very, very cool. Let's see. Rachel loves it too. She says, I love Ghost Ship. Underrated and fun. Definitely groovy. Dan saying the opening is cream. Now the opening is really good. Yeah, it really is good. I agree. That's one thing that I do remember very well. Mayanne loves it too. Ghost Ship is groovy. Rachel saying Final Destination 3 is goofy. Oh, groovy.
You're friggin' goofy. Come on.
I'm reading what she put. I'm just reading what she said, man. And we got Nightfall coming in with a super chat, $5 super chat, man. Thank you so much. Saying Final Destination, Joyride, Saw, Scream, and The Conjuring, top 5 consistent. Oh, okay, so most consistent franchises.
I haven't seen the Joyride sequels.
Right? I haven't either. Have you seen them, Kill? Or Coriander?
No, I only saw the first one.
Dude, I mean, there's 3 of them.
Yeah, I remember there being a 2, but I don't think I saw this.
Joyride you're talking about?
Yeah, the first one was good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen that movie. Yeah.
All right. Well, Nightfall, thank you so much for the super chat, man. We appreciate it. Let us know if you want to move anything as well. We can bring up the wheel if you wanted to. But let's do another clip. I know he's a huge fan of the guy, so we got another clip. Here we go.
We're gonna crash. We're gonna crash. Please get him off me. Get him off me. Sorry, fellas. I lost my head. Shut up, fool. Shut up, fool. Shut up, fool. Shut up, fool. Shut up.
All right. Nightfall, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you. Let's see. I want to make sure I catch up to everyone. Man was saying Ghost Ship is groovy. Let's see. Gina is a fan of Ghost Ship. Wow. Dan saying Joyride 2 is a movie more people need to see. All right. That's interesting. Man is keeping track. She says we got one more like to 40. Okay.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Very, very cool. Dan saying the opening to Ghost Ship is Cream. Very cool. Rachel saying Ghost Ship is way overhated. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that they're not fans of it, man. But hey, it's okay. All right. Let's go to our next film. Coriander.
Yeah.
Oh, well, who would have thought, man? All right, here we go, man. Now we're getting personal here. Next up, we got Jason Takes Vancouver. Jason Takes Vancouver. Where are we going with this one?
Oh man. Well, it's just meh.
Okay, just meh. What do you guys think?
I can agree with that. Even though I do enjoy it, it's definitely one of the middle of the road ones. It's just there for me, you know.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
Okay. All right. Dan said a high meh. Okay. All right.
Yes.
I don't know if I say a high meh though, man. I mean, listen. Well, I've already gone over it in my video, but dude, there was just some whacked up stuff, and a lot of it was the MPAA, and of course the budget. Okay, so that's the big thing that really screwed up Vancouver. But yeah, Kane is the only thing that saved this thing, man. Okay, next up, we got Smile 2. Smile 2. Have you guys seen it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a lot of cool stuff in it. Naomi Scott was really good. It was like a huge spectrum of what was going on. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go with groovy on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with groovy. It was a lot of fun. Coriander, what do you think of that? Because obviously you've seen it too. I thought Smile 2 was very, very, very cool. A lot of fun.
I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it, but it could have been a little shorter.
Okay. I got you. All right. Let's catch up to the chat. Let's see. Nightfall has not seen it. Okay. Hey, we got Julie in the chat. What's going on, Julie? Good to see you.
Really?
Saying, hey, everyone, been driving but listening. All right. Jeff says Jason Takes a Cruise. There's some good scenes. It's meh. Yeah, there's some good moments. Yeah. And look at Nightfall saying, I hate Jason Takes Vancouver. Bottom tier.
In all caps.
Yeah, and big, yeah, in capitals. Like, just to make sure we understand.
Damn.
There you go. All right. Okay, so let's just take a little inventory here. What we got. We've got in the cream category, Dream Warriors, Day of the Dead, Alien Romulus, Evil Dead, Creepshow, and The Conjuring. In the second tier, which is our most populated tier, the groovy tier, Saw 3, Creepshow 2, Oculus, Late Night with the Devil, Fright Night, Saint Maud, Thanksgiving, Scream 5 made it out of the basement somehow. It made it out of the basement. I know Rachel's happy, so is Kill. We've got the new Salem's Lot in groovy. We got Insidious, Midsommar, Us, Final Destination 3, Ghost Ship. This
right.
And Smile 2. Can I just say something? Ghost Ship is over Scream 3 right now, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
okay with
just
that.
saying.
Okay.
Oh,
with that.
yeah.
Kill, what do you think of that?
What are we doing here?
West Scream 3, bro.
What are you doing? Hey,
Is there anyone in the chat that wants to help this thing out? Kill, yeah, finish up, Kill. What do you think?
I mean, for me, I said it earlier. The Scream franchise. For me, I don't have a lot of valleys in that franchise. So, yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, Ghost Ship is over Wes Craven's Scream 3. This is
Yes,
crazy.
it is.
Eric's like, yes. Hey, look, Eric's like yes. Feel the hate. There you go. Dan saying nothing better than listening to some horror talk on a drive. I agree, man. I love listening to horror talk on long drives and stuff, which I have every single week, multiple times, and it is fun. It really, really is fun. Chris saying Oculus was good. Yes, it was. It really, really was. And Rachel, even Rachel, who is a huge Ghost Ship stan, is saying, yeah, Ghost Ship shouldn't be over Scream 3. Let's just call it what it is.
Cats and dogs living together. What's going on?
Right? It's crazy, man. Okay. All right. Who's up next? Is it me? Is it my turn?
No, you just did Smile 2.
Okay, Smile.
No,
2.
I did.
Okay, so did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I went last, right? Yeah. All right, Kill.
Oh, I thought
Kill.
I did. Then.
Next up, Skinnamarink, bro. Skinnamarink.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hey, look.
Yeah, I'll take this. You really want
opportunity?
Go for it.
Please.
I turned this bullshit off because nothing happened. All right.
Exactly.
So that's too bad.
Wait. Hey, look, that was good, man. Hold on. Let me put you up here. Do that again, man. That was great.
That's too bad.
That's too bad. Hey, shout out to our brother Steven. Hope you're feeling good, man. We miss you. That was really good, Kill. That was good for you, man. All right. So let me ask you this too. All right, so for you guys in the chat, I know we're laughing a lot, but so Kill is saying Skinnamarink has to go into too bad, the bottom category, meaning it sucks. Kill, how far into Skinnamarink did you make it?
I think 40 minutes.
Wow.
Or like,
dude, we made what, 8?
Maybe no. I'm over exaggerating. I think maybe a half.
Are you?
Wow.
But I was sitting there and I was like, all right, there's got to be some sort of payoff. There's got to be something. And then I started.
I finished.
They got you, man.
Well,
you were one of them
you're
suckers.
My hero. I started doing taxes, and I was just like looking up, like, all right, it's still just a.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Like, Eric, you're my hero.
Well,
Eric, you watched the whole thing?
I did it because someone requested a review.
Okay.
And if someone requests a review of a movie, I watched the whole damn thing. This thing took me fucking months to watch, okay? Because I kept turning it off. Okay?
Oh my God, no way.
This movie. Okay, here's your example of things that are worse than American Werewolf in Paris. Okay, you guys at least finished that movie.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
This was.
I didn't finish that one though.
One of the worst movies I've ever seen. No matter.
So what you're saying
genre.
is you would watch Scream 3 all day long instead of watching Skinnamarink one time.
100%.
Yay! We got him, Rachel. We got him.
100%. Because at least Scream 3 has a great opening sequence with Cotton.
Yes.
There's nothing redeeming in Skinnamarink. Nothing.
Wow. Hey, can I ask this stupid question here? And Eric, you know this too, because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Keith loves it or really enjoyed this movie. And he was saying, yeah, this is good. You got to watch it, stick with it, and this and that. And you don't have to get any specifics unless there is no specifics, which is what I think. But did anything happen in the final whatever of the film? Like, was there any payoff whatsoever of watching Skinnamarink?
No.
Okay, so we got nothing.
No payoff at all.
Wow.
If something happened, I'll tell you what, I don't remember. I think I don't want to know if I should spoil it or not, because some people are interested, but let's just say the buildup does not pay off with anything. There is something that happens to the children, that we're following.
Okay.
I won't say what, in case someone for some ungodly reason wants to sit down and torture themselves and watch it. But it is not worth finishing.
Ain't that
the
crazy?
The only reason why I did was because a friend requested it, and I was not too nice to her when I sent the DM of the video.
Man, it's funny because, Gore enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure a couple of people I know, content creators, said they enjoyed it. And I'm like, what are you guys watching? I mean, like, we can all have our opinions, but I'm just like, Coriander, we made it through what, 14 minutes, maybe?
Dude, I don't think it was 14 minutes.
She
man.
checked out hardcore, guys. She was like, turn this shit off. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
I was like, you're absolutely right. And this is coming from, and hey, we got Neil in the chat too. Let me just say hey to Neil in the house, saying I saw Skinnamarink in the theater, fell asleep 3 times, so I'm not sure how much of it I actually saw. 3 times?
You watched the right amount, Neil. Don't worry about it.
Wow. That's crazy. He woke up and fell back to sleep. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
When we watched it, I think we got into about 14 minutes. Halfway through that 14 minutes, Coriander was like, is anything going to happen? Is this it? Is this it? And I'm like, hey, man, let's just try to power through this. Now, Coriander and I specifically have watched a lot of bad movies for Slasher Movie Club. I'm talking Dark Territory, Squared, like Blood Cult, Good Night, God Bless. I mean, it's bad, but Skinnamarink takes the cake. It really does.
A lot of those things you watch for Slasher Movie Club, as bad as they are, some of them you can laugh at.
True.
Or, like, you know what I mean? There's nothing fun about Skinnamarink. Wow. That's the thing. I always say the cardinal sin for a movie is to be boring.
Yeah.
And this was just fucking boring.
I just can't even believe that it's a film.
That it got made.
Well, not only that, but there are people, and again, it's fine. There might be people in the chat that love it or enjoy it or whatever. It's perfectly fine. I don't have any issue with that. But I'm just not seeing it. I'm just not, you know what I mean? Like, however you want to word it, artsy or whatever it is, metaphysical, but it's like, bro, there's nothing there. And look, Dan says, I want to do a super chat to knock Skinnamarink off the list. I saw people leave the theater 15 minutes in, and I stayed. I'm so jealous of those people still. There you go.
I don't get how it got a theatrical release.
Exactly. There are fan films that are so much better than Skinnamarink.
I've recently watched a lot of crappy fan films that are better than Skinnamarink, man.
There you go. Rachel said, nothing happened. I think something is implied. Maybe. That's what I was wondering. It's like, well, I'm just thinking to myself, what's the reveal? What are we looking into, like a snow globe this whole time? Like, tell me there's something bigger going on. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Julie's saying that's saying a lot. You guys have watched some crazy things on Slasher Movie Club, right? Right? Madman, Blood Cult. I mean, we watched some stuff that literally people just picked up a camcorder and just started going for it. They had $20 and started making a movie, and that was more involved and better than Skinnamarink. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Neil says actually quite a bit happens in Skinnamarink, but you have to be really paying attention and remember what you've seen, like doors that aren't there anymore. Neil, are you serious? I'm trying to gauge if he's
see. That's the problem is you have to be really paying attention. Well, when something's that boring, you can't pay attention to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
This isn't a video game I'm playing here, Skinnamarink. All right.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Troy's saying, hey, Troy's in the chat. What's up, man? Saying, not that I'm defending, but it was more of an experiment made for the price of a 12-pack of Pepsi. Oh, wow. There you go. All right. So Skinnamarink is down at the very bottom. Okay. Next up. Eric, is it you? I believe it is.
I believe so.
We've got the Lost Boys, Eric. We've got the Lost Boys, bro.
Well, this is the complete opposite.
Right?
I'm going to put that to the top. It's it's one of the best vampire movies, one of the most fun horror movies I've seen. There's really not a lot of things you can pick on when it comes to this. It's a lot of fun.
All right, Lost Boys. We agree with that. Coriander Kill.
Definitely.
Yep.
All right, very very cool. And Neil saying, yeah, I rewatched it. It is pretty boring though. That's what I'm saying, man. I just
watched it twice. God bless you.
Ooh.
That is
You're my hero.
right. Did you ever know that you're my hero? Dan is saying Lost Boys goes to the cream. JPEG says it's just groovy though. JPEG is putting a flag down. The Lost Boys is groovy. Wow.
Well, you know what? I could see that maybe it depends on the age you saw it.
Yeah.
So I could see that.
Now that's okay. Now wait a minute. That's interesting. Now, so you're saying like a younger person like today or whatever would watch
might look at that original Lost Boys and be like, yeah, it was okay. I don't see what you guys, there's a oiled up guy playing a sax and like some kids and I mean, I think depending on age.
Now, okay, but here's a question though. Now we put it at the cream, and I think all of us agree it's a fantastic film. But there are fantastic films, at least in my opinion. You guys let me know what you think. There's some fantastic films that I think do stand the test of time through generations. Like if I played,
definitely,
I don't know, like some of the all-time greats today to a younger person, I do think that they would say, okay, yeah, that's really good. I get why it's a classic. So, but you're saying the Lost Boys doesn't necessarily fit that bill.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is, any film, even like the ones you're saying, you think they may stand the test of time, but you show it to like one of these kids where their attention span is like, oh, this is Psycho, this is amazing, and they're just like, they're stabbing at a melon. I know the sound of a melon being stabbed. I'm just saying, it's all in the eye of the beholder.
Well, yeah, ultimately, but I mean in general, and I get what you're saying. There's a lot of
like Jaws. Oh, you found this scary? You never even see him. Like, oh well, I mean, yeah, but it's scary.
Okay, well here, go ahead.
Phil's got a good point because it's also the context of when it came out too. Like I showed my daughter the original King Kong from the 30s, and when we finally seen King Kong, she's like, "That's it." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in 1933, I think when it came out, that was a big deal. You know what I mean?
Well,
so again, it all depends on the context of when it came out.
Well, I think also here's the other thing too, is that the age of the person watching it, like, because I think as you get older, you understand film a lot better, especially if you're a big film buff, and you understand the limitations, and you can kind of look beyond that and see what the filmmakers were trying to do, whereas a little kid isn't going to have that type of perspective, just like we didn't, or at least me as a little kid, I didn't understand that type of stuff either.
So in 20 years you'll like Skinnamarink?
No, I will not. I will not. But let me ask you guys this is what I was getting to. If you were to name at least one film that you do think transcends generations, and again, I'm not saying every little kid that's 8 years old right now would say, yes, it is good. But I'm just saying in general that even a kid could say, yeah, that's good. Is there a film that fits that bill?
Alien.
Alien. Okay. How about you, Eric?
Alien's a good choice. I mean, it's hard for me to tell because I'm only really going with what my own kid would think. I've tried to have her watch certain things that I love, and she's just like, it was okay. Yeah. But I think... overall, I think Alien is a very strong choice.
Okay. Coriander, do you have one that you can think of?
To be on here that isn't?
Well, just one of those types of films that stands the test of time. Like even like let's say if we were showing it to Maya, that she would even say, yeah, that was pretty good. I understand why it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? Is there a film? That means it's like of the best, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn.
And if you can't, that's fine. I was just curious what you guys think. Mayan said Terminator.
I got two more: The Shining and The Thing.
I I would agree with the thing. I definitely would agree with the thing. I think, even for people, young folks today, they could see why. Yeah, that's a pretty horrific, film.
Well, obviously, my favorite werewolf movie has to be. Man, I think that's timeless.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Fair enough.
yeah,
American Werewolf in London. Okay.
yeah.
And of course, Neil's jumping in. He's always making sure people don't forget 50 years and going. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is timeless. I agree, brother. I
Yeah.
agree. Isn't it
Troy
crazy?
has a good one, and it's not horror. The Empire Strikes Back. That might be a good one too.
Ooh, yes. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Now, and what's cool about that, and Kill, you'll appreciate that because we can talk about this with as far as family stuff. Now, Troy said Empire Strikes Back. Every generation from my grandparents to my kid love it.
And Spaceballs. Come on.
Jeez.
I don't know. Some of those jokes in Spaceballs probably wouldn't fly nowadays.
But
Oh,
no,
come on.
but all seriousness though, with Empire Strikes Back, it really was multi-generational. When we were growing up, obviously our parents and so it's like I think that's a good choice. I really, really do.
Yeah.
Dan saying Black Christmas from 74. Interesting. Blazing saying Nightmare on Elm Street still scares my little cousins. Okay. Julie coming in with the hotness saying Fellowship of the Ring. There you
Yes.
go.
Julie.
There you go.
Yes.
I can see that.
Timeless.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man said Beetlejuice. Ooh.
That's one my daughter loves, and she still loves years later after rewatching it.
Rachel saying, "Oh my God, I saw Temple of Doom as a child and was scarred for life." Yali ma.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes. That's awesome stuff. Good choices, everyone. Good choices, everyone. Okay. So Coriander's next. Talk about old school, talk about generational type of stuff. Coriander. And if you haven't seen it in a while, or if you've never seen it, which I'm probably sure you must have seen it, we can pass it. Okay. Bride of Frankenstein.
Ooh.
From way back in
Way
the
back.
day. An absolute classic by most
is.
accounts. But if
Yeah,
you don't want to go ahead.
That's gonna be a creamer.
Wow. Okay. She went right there. Okay. Kill, Eric. What do you guys think?
Agreed. It's one of the few, especially for its time, sequels better than the original, and I loved Frankenstein.
I do too. Yeah. I do too. Good call. Good for you, man. Good for you, Coriander. All right. Man's like, she's alive. Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like the fact that Man put that out there that quick, I love it. You guys know your history. That's awesome. Very cool. Let's see. JPEG saying put it in groovy. Scott saying it's a stone cold classic. Paul is going cream of the crop. Rachel. Rachel has been on a tear tonight, you guys. She said Bride of Frankenstein is meh. Some of the stuff in it was weird, like the little fairy folk. Also, the bride got 5 minutes of screen time. The OG is much better. Ooh. Rachel is not playing around today, man. Ooh. Jeff is saying it's cream. Dan going with groovy. Blazin is going absolute cream. All right. You guys are serious today. All right. Next up. Oh, it's me.
Yep.
Woo.
Enjoy.
Oh, man. We're going back to Haddonfield in a glorious return of Michael with a horrible mask. Listen, the bottom line, and I've said this as many times as we talked about it, whether it's on Battle World or what, I love the return of Michael Myers. I love, the chemistry with Jamie and Rachel. It's just so cool. Loomis was awesome, guys. Let's just be real. Listen. Oh, sweet God.
Go with your gut.
Look, I'm just talking about me. Okay, I'm putting it in cream. I'm putting it in cream. I love that film.
You sure
Kill.
about that? You
Kill.
sure about that?
Kill. What do you think, Kill? Kill's shaking his head. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
Look, I mean, hey, I wouldn't put it in cream, but that's just me.
Where would you put it?
I would put it in groovy. I would put it in groovy.
Okay, Eric, how about you?
It's my favorite of the franchise. Get it up there. It's cream.
Wow,
Even with the
there he
shitty
is.
mask. Even with the shitty mask, I'll put it up there.
Eric is like, punch my ticket in, baby. Yes.
No Nick Cage.
Coriander, where would you put Halloween 4?
Probably groovy.
Okay, groovy. Okay, listen. I'm not gonna lie. I was debating it, but I love that movie so much, man. And especially when I was a kid, man, it literally put me into like turbo boost with my horror fandom. Because now the big three was complete. And I was just like, man, the video store, we were renting movies all the time, bro. I was just like, all right. Now, Kill, I know you got to get ready to head on out of here.
Yes, so this will be my last one.
This will be the last one, and after this, Kill, and after this, Kill, you can sign out and all that good stuff, and we'll start closing it down. Dr. Sleep, Mike Flanagan once again, man. Dr. Sleep.
You ended on a good one, dude.
That's true.
I know, because it's the cream of the crop, baby.
There it is.
It's a great. If you have not seen Dr. Sleep,
yes,
and just for some people, because their marketing failed them, Dr. Sleep is the sequel to The Shining.
Right.
Okay. This one gets endorsed by Stephen King himself.
Yes.
He loves this adaptation, and it's a great movie. Ewan McGregor, Rebecca Ferguson. Essentially, Ewan McGregor is reprising, what was the kid's name? Danny. From the first movie. It's a great, creepy movie, and Rebecca Ferguson is a great antagonist. Cream of the crop.
Underrated villain.
Especially if you watch the unrated director's cut. They put in like 20 more minutes, and it's all good stuff.
Some brutal stuff too, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Kill, brother. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank
much
you guys.
appreciated.
This has been fun. Don't mess up this list.
Right. All right, man. All right. Real quick too in the chat. Rachel saying Dr. Sleep is the cream. It is amazing. Also, anyone else find Rose the Hat insanely sexy? I'd let her steal my breath. There you go. Rachel has been on a tear tonight, man. Definitely the director's cut. Yes. All right, guys. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be closing this down. Let's just take a little inventory here. And Coriander and Eric, if you want, as we're closing this thing down, just let us know what you think of these choices here. Right now, in the worst position is Skinnamarink.
Yep.
But it's the only film that made it in the too bad category. All right.
I wish there was that situation where we were able to kick it off the list. It's that
I
bad.
agree. It is such a bad dude.
I hated that movie.
Like I said, man,
I've got no words.
Right? We made about 14 minutes and we literally turned it
Dude, you're
off.
saying 14 minutes. It wasn't friggin' 14 minutes.
What was it?
Like 4.
It was more than 4. Come on now. She's being
Not
funny.
in my mind.
Right?
I pretty much tuned it out at
Yeah, you did.
2 minutes in. It's like,
You
oh
really
my
did.
God.
It's true. All right. So in the not digging it category, the second to last is wow. It hung in there. An American Werewolf in Paris. It hung in there. I thought for sure that was going to be in the final category. And then we've got, this is a big surprising category. There's a lot of surprises. In the just meh category, we've got The Visit, It Chapter 1, Hellraiser 3, Hobo Myers,
Jeez.
Scream 3. Wes Craven's Scream 3 is in the meh category. And we got Jason Takes Vancouver. Now that category alone, we could probably have some really good conversation on. They're very, very cool. But I like the way this all fell. In the groovy category, we have got Saw 3, Creepshow 2, Oculus, Late Night with the Devil, Fright Night. That was an interesting one. Fright Night in the Groovy. Saint Maud, Thanksgiving, Scream 5. Scream 5 is above Scream 3, guys.
Yeah,
This is
I'm okay with that.
crazy.
I'm okay with that.
The New Salem's Lot, Insidious, Midsommar, Us, Final Destination 3, Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
Ghost Ship is above Friday the 13th 8 and Scream 3. And It. Wow.
Ooh, yeah. See, that would be different. I think I would put It above Ghost Ship, but
Yes. All right, and we got Smile 2. And of course, in the cream category, the top of the line, we got Dream Warriors, Day of the Dead, Alien Romulus, Evil Dead 2, Creepshow, The Conjuring, The Lost Boys, The Bride of Frankenstein. Don't tell us we don't watch old movies, because The Bride is up there. Halloween 4 and Dr. Sleep. All right, man. Does anything else stand out to you, Eric, as we're winding down?
All jokes aside, stuff like that. I had a lot of fun. I think It Chapter 1 should be in Groovy.
Mhm.
I would definitely put Scream. Scream, like I said, is not Skinnamarink. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would put it above where Skinnamarink is. I
Mhm.
think the rest turned out pretty fair.
Okay.
I think the rest
All right.
turned out pretty fair. I love Hellraiser 3, but I can recognize that it's just a meh movie. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's
Mhm.
definitely not Groovy, even though it's one of my favorites. But I think overall, it turned out pretty fair, other than those couple of choices I just said.
All right, and we had some interesting moves. And hey, we might have one more before we end up. Dan coming in with a $5 super chat. Oh my God.
Oh no, Kill's not
Oh
going to
my
be happy
goodness.
if it doesn't go right.
Listen, risk to eliminate Skinama stink. Love the stream so much. All right, so look, this could be really interesting, bro, because Skinnamarink could move up.
I know he's not going to be happy.
Bro, it could move up. The wheel, it's all up to the wheel. So
That's
let's
right.
bring the wheel. Wow. Dan said we're going back to Vegas. Okay, guys, here we are. This could be for the heart and soul of this entire tier list right here.
No pressure, right? Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine if this thing goes up a level? Oh my God. All right, here we go. Good luck to us all. Get out of here. Are you freaking serious? Oh my God. Oh my God, it goes up.
Oh, yeah. We all know the truth.
Can you believe it? Wow.
Wow.
This any thoughts, Eric Coriander?
Hey,
We got to end this shit before it gets into the cream.
No, I don't think anybody's going to try to get Skinnamarink into the
No, but I'm just saying because they're going to want to take it off and it's not going to work because it's just going to keep going up.
Dude, there's got to be an asterisk or something. Oh my God.
But in all fairness, there are some people that enjoyed it. So I guess
This
this
true.
is a victory for those 3 out of 100,
And I know some people that do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So man,
Maybe it's a good thing Kill had to leave.
I know he would have been like, "What?" Dan said, "I'm nervous." Thanks, Dan. Rachel said, "Oh no." Dan said, "I'm so sorry." Oh, it's okay, man. It's the risk you take. And hey, Jeff is coming in too with a super chat. Let's see if Jeff's going to try to make this thing work. Can we get before we close out if this girl dies tonight? I thought he was all right, look. All right. If that girl dies tonight. There we go. And you know what? I'm gonna even add to it because we'll also do the clip for it as well, because you guys know it's all about our man. Here we go.
If that girl dies tonight, hey, number one. You're the dude.
Oh, Kill missed his buddy.
I know, that's Kill's buddy.
That's Kill when he watches the replay.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Neil said I gotta run. I'm gonna rewatch my Blu-ray of Skinnamarink. Does he really have Neil, you're messing with me, man.
Good night, Neil. That's how he goes to sleep. You know, some people listen to sounds of the ocean. Other people put in Skinnamarink and they're out.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, guys. Well, look, for you guys that are still here, thank you for hanging out. We still got 35 people here. It's crazy. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. And also leave us a comment. Let us know if you want us to finish this off. We still got tons of great movies left. But this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with this. And it was, you know, you guys in the audience made this a lot of fun. And obviously, you guys are awesome here on the panel. Eric, Coriander, this was a lot of fun. So for you guys in the chat, we hope you guys have a good... Neil's not playing around. He's like, yes, I do own it. Neil, tell me, listen, well, you can't tell me now.
Man?
Either in the comments or, man, DM me and let me know what you think about it, man. That's crazy. Wow. That is
Good
crazy.
for him.
And Rachel saying, thanks for the great stream, guys. Lots of fun. Sorry for causing controversy. Hey, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. And Mayanne saying, I sleep with the sound of the ocean. I play Jason Takes Vancouver every night. That was good. All right, guys. We will catch you guys later. Take it easy. As always, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.
Cheers.
Church.